University of South Asia. For more details, www.usa.edu.pk.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Naveed, and now I'm here with the second part of setting product strategy. Learning objectives. In this particular part of the topic, we're going to learn how can a company build and manage its product mix and product lines. We will learn how can a company combine products to create strong co-brands or ingredient branding, and we will be learning that how can a company can package, label, warranty or guarantee, and what are the importance of these marketing tools. Let's see what it's all about. The first thing that we need to understand is the product hierarchy. The product hierarchy stretches from the basic needs to particular items that satisfy those needs. We identify 6 levels of the product hierarchy using life insurance as an example. Number 1, need family. The core need that underlies the existence of a product family, example, is the security. Insurance we always do for the security of the family. Number 2 is the product family. All the product classes that can satisfy a core need with reasonable effectiveness. Example is savings and income. The next is product class. A group of products within a product family recognized as having a certain functional coherence. They are related to each other, also known as product category. Example, financial instruments that are being used with the insurances in order to carry it forward. Then it is a product line, a group of products within a product class that are closely related because they perform a similar function, are sold to the same customer groups, they are marketed through the same outlets or channels, and they fall within the given price ranges. A product line may consist of different brands or a single family brand or individual brand that has been line extended. Example again is the life insurance. Then there's a product type, a group of items within a product line that share one of the several possible forms of the product. Example, term life insurance. Item, also called stock keeping unit or product variant, a distinct unit within a brand or product line, distinguishable by size, appearance, price or some other attributes. For example, Prudential Renewable Term Life Insurance. Then product systems and mixes. A product system is a group of diverse but related items that functions in a compatible manner. For example, the extensive iPod product system includes headphones, headsets, cables, docks, armbands, cases, power and car accessories and speakers. A product mix, which is also called a product assortment, is the set of all products and items a particular seller offers for sale. A product mix consists of various product lines. A company's product mix has a certain width, length, depth and consistency. The width of a product mix refers to how many different product lines the company carries. The length of a product mix refers to the total number of items in a mix. The depth of a product mix refers to how many variants are offered of each product in the line. The consistency of the product mix describes how closely they are related to the various product lines and are in end use, production requirement, distribution channels or some other way. You can see the product mix width and product line length for the Procter & Gamble products. You can see the product line length and the width. Length is coming vertical and product mix width is the categories that are available with us in this entire mix. These 4 product mix dimensions permit the company to expand its business in 4 ways. It can add new product lines, thus widening its product mix. It can lengthen each product line. It can add more product variants to each product and deepen its product mix. A company can pursue more product line consistency. To make these product and brands decision, it is useful to conduct product line analysis. Then there's a product line analysis. In offering a product line, companies normally develop a basic platform and modules that can be added to meet different customer requirements and lower production cost. Car manufacturers build cars around a basic platform, Home builders show a model home to which buyers can add additional features. Product line managers need to know the sales and profits of each item in their line to determine which item to build, maintain, harvest or divest. Then sales and profits. The first item accounts for 50% of the total sales and 30% of total profits. The first two items account for 80% of the total sales and 60% of the total profits. If these two items were suddenly hurt by a competitor, the line's sales and profitability could collapse. These items must be carefully monitored and protected. At the other end, the last item delivers only 5% of the product line sales and profits. The product line manager may consider dropping this item unless it has strong growth potential. The market profile. The product line manager must review how the line is positioned against competitors' lines so that they can get the right idea whom product is competing against. Product line length. Company objectives influence product line length. One objective is to create a product line to induce upselling. The BMW would like to move customers from 3 Series vehicle to 5 Series vehicle and eventually to the 7 Series vehicle, which is an upselling. They always offer the customer who comes for 3, they can give some augmented features and ask them to buy or convince them to buy 5 Series 1. A different objective is to create product line that facilitates cross-selling. HP sells printers as well as the computer. It is a cross-selling. Still another objective is to create a product line that protects against economic ups and downs. Electrolux offers white goods. White goods at all the goods like refrigerators, dishwashers, vacuum cleaners, which are a little high involvement products and are of the daily use. They cleaners under the different brand names in the discount, middle market and the premium segments in the case of economy moves up and down. Companies which are seeking high market share and high growth will generally carry longer product lines. Companies that emphasize high profitability will carry shorter lines consisting of carefully chosen items. Number 1, line stretching. Every company's product lines covers a certain part of the total possible range. For example, Mercedes automobiles are located in the upper price range of the automobile market. Then line stretching occurs when a company lengthens its product line beyond its current range, whether down market, up market or both ways. Then there's a down market stretch. A company is positioned in the middle market may want to introduce a lower priced line for any of 3 reasons. The company may notice strong growth opportunities as mass retailers such as Walmart, Best Buy and others that attract a growing number of shoppers who want value-priced goods. The company may wish to tie up lower-end competitors who might otherwise try to move up market. If the company has attacked by a low-end competitor, it often decides to counter-attack by entering the low end of the market. The company may find that the middle market is stagnating or declining. A company faces a number of naming choices in deciding to move a brand down market, using a parent brand name on all of its offering. Sony has used its name on the products in a variety of price tiers, introduced lower price offerings such as sub-brand names such as P&G, Charmin Basics and Bounty Basics, introduced the low price offerings under the different name such as Gap's Old Navy brand. The strategy is expensive to implement and means brand equity will have to be built from the scratch, but the equity of the parent brand name is protected in going up or down or in the middle market. Then there's an up market stretch. Companies may wish to enter the high end of the market to achieve more growth, realize higher margins, or simply position themselves as a full line manufacturers. Many markets have spawned surprisingly upscale segments. Starbucks in coffee, Häagen-Dazs in ice cream, Evian in bottled water. The leading Japanese auto companies have each introduced an upscale automobile. Toyota Lexus, Nissan Infiniti and Honda Acura are the examples of up market stretch, which is actually moving up the market and producing something beyond than the basic. They invented entirely new names because consumers might not have given the brand permission to stretch upward when those lines are first introduced. Then there's a two way stretch. A company serving the middle market might stretch their line in both directions. Line filling, number one point is line filling option is one. A firm can also lengthen its product line by adding more items within the present range. Motives for line filling including reaching for incremental profit, satisfying dealers who complain about lost sales because of items missing from the line, utilizing excess capacity and trying to become the leading full line company and plugging holes to keep out the competitors. Then the company needs to differentiate each item in the consumer's mind with a just noticeable difference. Then there's a product mix pricing. Marketers must modify their price setting logic when the product is part of a product mix. If product mix pricing, the firm searches for a set of prices that maximizes profits on the total mix. Pricing is difficult because the various products have demand and cost interrelationships and are subject to different degrees of competition. We can distinguish 6 situations calling for product mixing pricing. Number 1, product line pricing. Number 2, option feature pricing. Number 3, captive product pricing. Number 4, two-part pricing. Number 5, by-product pricing. And number 6, product bundling pricing. The first one is product line pricing. Companies normally develop product lines rather than single products and introduce price steps. A men's clothing store might carry men's suits at 3 price levels, $300, $600 and $900, which customers associate with low, average and high quality. The seller's task is to establish perceived quality differences that justify the price differences. Then there's an optional feature pricing of the product. Many companies offer optional product features and services with their main product. A buyer of the 2010 Subaru Outback 2.51i can order 4-way power passenger seats, an all-weather package and a power moon roof as operational features. Pricing options is a sticky problem because companies must decide which to include in the standard price and which to offer separately. Many restaurants price their beverages high and their food low. The food revenue covers cost and beverages, especially liquor, produce the profit. Then there's a captive product pricing, which is the pricing of the products that have a both core product and the number of accessory products. It's pricing strategy that takes advantage of a product that will be used primarily to attract a large volume of the customers. Then there's two-part pricing. Service firm engage in two parts pricing, consisting of a fixed fee plus a variable usage fee. Cell phone users pay a minimum monthly fee plus charges for calls that exceed their allotted minutes. Then amusement park charges an admission fee plus fees for rides over a certain minimum. The service firm faces a problem similar to a captive product pricing, namely how much to charge for the basic service and how much for the variable usage. The fixed fee should be low enough to induce purchase. Profit can then come from the usage fee. By-product pricing. The production of certain good meats, petroleum products and other chemicals often result in byproducts that should be priced on their value. Any income earned on the byproduct will make it easier for the company to charge a lower price on its main product if competition forces it to do so. Then there's a product bundling pricing. Sellers often bundle products and the features. The pure bundling occurs when a firm offers its product only as a bundle. A talent agency might insist that a hot actor can be signed to a film only if the film company also accepts other talents the agency represented, directors or writers. This is a form of tied-in sales. Co-branding and ingredient branding. Now this is another type. Marketers often combine their products with products from the other companies. In co-branding, which is also called dual branding or brand bundling, 2 or more well-known brands are combined in a joint product or marketed together in some fashion. One form of co-branding is same company co-branding. Another form can be the joint venture co-branding. There is a multiple sponsor co-branding. There is a retail co-branding in which 2 retail establishments use the same location to optimize space and profit, such as jointly owned Pizza Hut, KFC and Taco Bell restaurants. Then there's an advantages of co-branding. The main advantage of the co-branding is that a product can be convincingly positioned by the virtue of multiple brands. Co-branding can generate greater sales from the existing market and open opportunities for new consumers and channels. It can also reduce the cost of product introduction because it combines two well-known images and speeds adoption. Co-branding may be valuable means to learn about consumers and how other companies approach them. Companies in the automotive industry have reaped all these benefits. Then there are some few disadvantages of the co-branding as well. The potential disadvantage of the co-branding are the risks and lack of control in becoming aligned with another brand in consumers' mind. Consumer expectations of co-brands are likely to be high, so unsatisfactory performance could have negative repercussions for both the brands. If the other brand enters a number of co-branding arrangements, overexposure may dilute the transfer of any association, which can actually hinder the image of the brand. It also results in a lack of focus on existing brand. Consumers may feel less sure of what they know about the brand. For co-branding to succeed, the two brands must separately have brand equity and adequate brand awareness and a sufficiently positive brand image. The most important requirement is a logical fit between the two brands to maximize the advantage of each while minimizing the disadvantages. Consumers are more apt to perceive co-brands favorably if they are complementary and offer unique quality rather than overly similar and redundant. Then there's an ingredient branding, which is a special case of co-branding. It creates brand equity for materials, components, parts that are necessarily contained within other branded products. An interesting take on ingredient branding is self-branded ingredients that companies advertise and even trademark. Ingredient brands try to create enough awareness and preference for their products so consumers will not buy a host product that does not contain it. What are the requirements of successful ingredient branding? Consumers must believe the ingredient matters to the performance and the success of the end product. Ideally, the intrinsic value is easily seen or experienced. Consumers must be convinced that not all ingredients brands are the same and that the ingredient is superior. A distinctive symbol or a logo must clearly signal that the host product contains the ingredient. Ideally, this symbol or logo functions like a seal and is simple and versatile, credibly communicate the quality and the confidence. A distinctive symbol or logo must clearly signal that the host product contains the ingredient. Ideally, this symbol or logo functions like a seal and is simple and versatile, credibly communicating the quality and confidence. A coordinated pull and push program must help consumers understand the advantages of the branded ingredient. Channel members must offer full support, such as consumer advertising, promotions, and sometimes in collaborations with the manufacturers, retail, merchandising, and promotion programs. Then there's the packaging, labeling, warranties, and guarantees, how they affect the product characteristics. Packaging includes all the activities of designing and producing the container for a product. Packages might have 2 to 3 layers. Cool water colognes comes in a bottles, primary package in a card box. Secondary package of them is a corrugated box in which they are contained, and then shipping package, which contains 6 dozen bottles in a cardboard boxes. Various factors contribute to the growing use of the packaging as marketing tools. Number 1, self-service. An increasing number of products are sold on self-service basis. Consumer affluence. Rising affluence means consumers are willing to pay a little more for the convenience, appearance, and dependability and prestige of the better package. Whereas company and the brand image, packages contribute to instant recognition of the companies or brands. In the stores, they can create a billboard effect, such as Garnier Fructis with its bright green packaging in their hair care aisle. Innovation opportunity. Unique or innovative packaging such as releasable spouts can bring big benefits to consumers and profits to the producers. They can identify the brand, they can convey descriptive and persuasive information, they can facilitate product transportation and protection, they can assist at home storage, they can aid product consumptions. Then there's a labeling. The label can be simple attached tag or an elaborately designed graphic that is a part of the package. It might carries a great deal of information or only the brand name. A label performs several functions. It identifies the product or brand. It describes the product, who made it, where and when it has been made, what it contains, how it is to be used and how to use it safely. The label might promote the product through attractive graphics. Then warranties and guarantees. All sellers legally are responsible for fulfilling buyers' normal or reasonable expectations. Warranties are formal statements of expected product performances by the manufacturers. Product under the warranty can be returned to the manufacturer or designated repair center for repair, replacements or refunds. Whether expressed or implied, warranties are legally enforceable. The extended warranties and service contracts can be extremely lucrative for manufacturers and retailers. Guarantees reduce the buyer's perceived risk. They suggest that the product is of high quality and the company and its service performance are dependable. They can especially helpful when the company or products is not well known or when the product's quality is superior to that of competitors. That marks an end of this chapter, and I hope that you people might have understood the different kinds of the warranties, label and packages, the products extension level, the line level, and everything regarding what product is basically needs to have. So this is the end, and I would like to sign off. Thank you very much.
University of South Asia. For more details, www.usa.edu.pk